YouTube, what it do? It's your boy. And yeah, of course we back with another video. Of course, now I'm here for this one. I've been waiting for something like this. I've been waiting to hear something like this. Kai Cenat is pushing the prison agenda. Let's see what we got going on here, man. This is the truth talk, man. Big shout out to them. Comment, like, subscribe, and that bell. Let's do it.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back
Vibe
to the
with
Truth
me.
Talk podcast. I'm back here with
I gotta
Vidd.
hear this one. Come
Hi
on.
everybody, I hope you guys are having
Hey,
a
baby.
great day.
In
Yeah.
today's episode, we're going to be talking about Kai Cenat pushing the prison agenda. Let's get right into it. In the past few years, live streaming has really started to become more popular than ever before, finally reaching what I would call its peak last year going into this year. Streamers started to get more and more popular as millions of people started tuning in for their entertainment. The biggest streamers go live
Look
and
at
manage
Crip
to gather hundreds
Matt.
of thousands of live viewers watching any given stream. This is partly the reason these streamers are being declared the new rappers, as they're massively popular and just like rappers have been getting million-dollar deals.
Yeah, how?
Brandon Ross is one of the more popular streamers
Bro.
who was rumored to sign a streaming deal with the site Kick for a $100 million deal. More money than most rappers see in their entire
Yeah.
career. You may ask yourself why these streaming sites are giving these streamers so much money. Well, it all goes back to
I'ma say it's more-
influence and control. Streamers
Stop.
are the new rappers in the sense that they're the ones
It's more to it. I'm gonna say that right now. It's more to it. They ain't ready to just give you 100 million. Bro, explain.
with the youth in their hands. The kids now want to be like their favorite streamers, just like they want to be their favorite rappers. The elite see just how much influence these streamers have and want to be able to control it. If they can control what the influencer says and promotes, they can influence the entire generation of kids who admire these streamers. These big corporations buy the influence these streamers have by offering them million-dollar deals. The fact that they pay them that much lets you know to what extent the influence goes. This technique isn't new. They have been doing this with everything that is popular. They did it with rappers in the music
50
industry.
Cent.
Record labels who are owned by the elite of our world sign rappers straight out of the hoods, then use them to promote destruction to their very own people.
Bro.
They pay them to rap about violence and
Yes. Yeah.
glamorize the street
I'm
life
awoke.
and codes. This way, when those who are influenced by the music
Go watch
live
he
out
turn-
that
watch what-
influence, they can
He
end
turned
up
back
in a
fast. He got scared. I
prison
seen that so many
owned
times.
by the
Pussy.
very same people who signed those artists. This is why these streaming sites are giving hundreds of million-dollar deals to people like Kai Cenat,
Makes sense.
who has the urban youth in his hands.
Yeah.
The kids love Kai Cenat, which is why the record labels are sending all their rappers to promote their music through his streams. The labels
Ah. Yeah. That's why you see Lil Baby. That's why you see Offset. Yeah, 21. All
know
them.
to get to the youth nowadays, you must go through Kai Cenat. This is the
God.
only
Kai is him.
reason Drake, the biggest artist in the music industry, chose to attend Kai's live stream the day his album came out, instead of Academic Stream, which is a more hip-hop related live stream. Drake chose Kai because he knows he has control over the youth. This is the reason Kai was offered millions just to stream. The streaming companies are doing the same as the labels, buying the influence these streamers have. Then they are using the streamers to promote whatever aligns
So
with
basically, Kai is bigger than most of these rappers. I'm gonna say
their
that, and
agenda.
they've been
What's
out for a long
interesting is that
time.
Kai, just like many rappers,
I've
comes
been watching Kai since Punga. You know, you know.
from an urban community.
The
He's a
beginning.
Bronx native like
Him and his
myself.
brother.
They signed
slapping
Kai
shit
to
at
a
each other in a
lucrative
room,
deal to
yeah.
promote destruction
With powder.
to the same youth
Yeah.
that populates the community he comes from. Most people think Kai is just a harmless live streamer whose job is just to entertain. The thing is, this is far from the truth. Kai is being used to push a destructive agenda. Recently, we're seeing a perfect example of this with
Jail.
a prison stream he called 7 Days In. A little over a week ago, Kai Cenat started his 7 days in prison stream that consisted of him and other streamers pretending to be locked up in a fake prison for a week. During the stream, Kai could be seen pretending to be a prisoner while glamorizing it to his fans. Most of us know prison is a serious situation.
Yeah.
and we should all make sure we never end up in there.
Yeah, so like, why would you want somebody to go to prison? Especially if you got the world in your hands, the youth in your hands. Basically, right? That's what he's saying, right? Like you're influencing somebody to go to.
Recently, a friend of mine got out of prison after 7 long years, and from what he tells me, it's nothing like Kai Cenat makes it seem. Kai is being used to glamorize prison just like the rappers are. Rappers are used to influence the urban youth in hopes of either getting rid of them or putting them in a prison where the elite profit off their
Boom.
imprisonment. Prison is a massive business that makes trillions of dollars a year, and just like every other business, it has men that profits from it.
To me, bro, jail don't seem like he got no damn money in it. I
These
swear,
same
bro,
men
it
are
don't
the
seem like
ones
he got no
giving these
damn money
kids
in it. It
hundreds
seem like
of
a damn
millions of
school
dollars
with cages you
because
get
they'll
locked
make
in
it all
for doing
back
bad
at the
shit.
end. Kai knew when he signed that deal that he was selling his soul, and he admitted this himself.
Come on now. This is what I was waiting for. I knew bro sold, man. Bro, he was one of my favorite YouTubers.
Self.
If you know what I'm going for, you know what I'm going for. You know.
That red.
I'm about to sign that deal. I want to sign the deal. It's up my soul. It's up my soul. It's up my soul.
How could you be so? I don't know, man.
He knew that by
I just caught chills, literally. Like what?
signing these big deals with these corporations, he would become property to these corporations, a puppet that they can use.
Damn, bro, you're a puppet.
This is exactly what Kai revealed by admitting he was going to sell his soul by signing the deal. During this prison stream, Kai is making prison look fun and enjoyable.
It's not.
It's just a giant hangout for the boys when in reality, it's an eater of life and opportunities. Why is this what Kai Cenat is using his massive influence to promote? Knowing that where he comes from, many people end up in prison throwing away their lives over a decision they were influenced to make by the rappers they grew up listening to.
Come on now.
Kai knows the urban community youth is targeted. He is not dumb. Instead of using his massive platform to bring change and positively influence his audience, he sells out to the elite and is being used to push the prison agenda.
That elite, man, I heard about the elites, bro. Some serious,
This is a
man. I'm
disturbing
scared
truth
of it.
of our world.
I'm scared of
People are
all this Illuminati, satanic, this, that, double horn. All that. I'm scared. Scared. Selling, yeah, bro. I'm a rapper. I've been rapping since I was 16 years old. I'm 23. I woke up like a year or two ago, bro. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit.
selling
Straight
out,
up, bro. I
becoming
don't want that
puppets
shit.
just for money and fame. Now, for those that are gonna say Kai is doing nothing bad and it's all comedy, you need to wake up. Influence is why companies sign these people to begin with. They know they have a lot of influence. They literally call them influencers because they influence the masses. Kai is doing what he is told to do, promoting incarceration to the youth, making it all seem like a giant joke. And for the rest of the people who are going to say what Kai is doing is not bad, as their shows like 60 Days
I
In,
seen
it is
something
not the
filthy
same.
with this idea. Like, why are y'all doing it? Like, yeah. Who the fuck? Anyway, why y'all doing it?
And you guys
I
are
was
wrong.
like,
number one, both of these shows are bad, and just because one person is doing something incorrect doesn't mean another one should do it as well. Plus, 60 Days In at least paints some reality of prison. They're not popular influencers with massive influence over the youth, acting like prison is funny and a place to hang out with the guys. They're actually showing some reality of the dangers that happen within prison.
Yeah.
It's two completely different situations.
Right.
So many kids are already influenced by drill rappers to throw their lives away.
So they're showing you to get down on how it goes in jail. Not exactly. In jail, you don't have that much freedom. You don't have as much freedom as they had in stream.
In the streets. Now, they have influencers making prison seem like a fun old time. You think this is a coincidence? This is a well-constructed plan to continue to mentally and spiritually control the urban youth. We need to wake up and stop supporting the things that are created to destroy us. Don't let the nature of it being a joke to fool you. The reason they want Kai Cenat to stream this is because they know what influence it'll have over the children.
Right.
You know, actually, he wasn't the first influencer to do this whole in jail thing.
Who did
Mr.
it?
Beast has done
God.
this quite a few
Bro, Mr. B, I know he sold. It's like he don't even act like it, bro. I just know, bro. You got too much money, man. You raw as shit
and
with
he
this
has
shit,
a
man.
much
Hey,
younger
no.
audience, and I feel like they use this opportunity to make jail seem like it's playtime. Especially in this Kai Cenat live stream, they're walking into prison with a group of their friends, chilling, having a good time. They're not really showing their audience the real reality of life in prison.
Real talk.
Something else I realized is that in one of the episodes, they invite Krishan
It can get
Rock,
like
and at
this.
some point,
It can get like this. How y'all see them in the room? It can get like that. Yeah, y'all all gonna be in the room. No, not boys and girls. That's come on, bro. Come on, bro.
saying some prayers, and yeah,
Big
that
error
sounds
right
really
there. That's
nice
a
and all,
big error.
But my problem with this is,
Huh,
just
Krishan,
a few
what you
months
doing?
back, she had somebody attack Woe Vicky for doing the same thing on the Baddie East show. Obviously, we can see these things are being done just for the camera, but I feel like this makes her very hypocritical. I don't want people to see Krishan on Kai's stream and be confused and think that she's supporting Christ. The fact that she got mad when Woe Vicky was doing this and then she goes and she does it, it really shows her true colors and reveals that she's really not serving Christ. I feel like they're using this whole prison stream situation as a big joke to
Set,
influence
dog,
the
bro.
youth. But what's sad is that prison isn't a joke. It's really years of somebody's life that's just being wasted.
Bro.
They're not able to
Zor-
be out
bro,
in the
yo,
world,
they got
doing
everybody in
anything
that bitch.
successful with their time because they chose
Slump
to be on
got
a
back.
path.
This,
The
what
path
the
that
hell?
they're choosing, they're being manipulated to take through the stuff they're being influenced by on social media and the music.
Yeah, that's a great point. Especially when you mentioned the Krishan Rock situation. So many
water
people
good.
probably saw that in the stream and felt happy and felt that, wow, Krishan Rock is probably turning to Christ or is serving Christ. That situation that happened on Baddies. And to myself, I said, yeah, this is not someone that is truly serving Christ or is for Christ. Even if she wants to pretend she is. She showed their true intentions on the show. And it's already common that the industry loves using these influencers and celebrities to push their specific agenda.
I would never become a puppet, bro. You can come at me with 5 million. You can come at me with 1 billion. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm telling real talk. Real talk, bro. I don't care. I don't care what you got, bro. I know what's going on. And I'm 23. Let's do it.
And they'll
I'm
create
23, bro.
narratives and create
I know what's
images
going
for
on.
these artists or influencers like we've seen with many rappers in the past. Recently, I just spoke about Akon. Akon's a perfect example. Akon never really went to prison, but his whole entire persona, his whole entire image was of being a man in the streets, surviving the streets, years in prison, even though he never went to prison.
Never.
He did get in trouble one time for a weapons charge, but after that, he was given probation. He didn't go to prison for it. So his whole convict image is fake. An even better example is with Little Mabu.
Oh,
Little
man.
Mabu is the best example of all of it.
This dude.
His father was a multi-millionaire when he already had him. He's done grew up in mansions and has everything he's ever wanted. But then he goes and pretends and cross-dresses as a gangster who goes to the hoods in the Bronx and in Brooklyn and makes songs with drill rappers pretending to be gangsters.
Yeah.
This is literally what the industry does.
They eating off of him, too.
Kids like these, that they can influence the youth to follow this path, like you said, a path of destruction.
Boy.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? You mentioned all of those old rappers who are rapping about things that they didn't do. They helped create the rappers like K Flock and D-Thang, promoting this life of destruction that these kids didn't know was just a facade. So eventually they grew up and actually participated in this stuff and ended up in prison. But before they got in prison, they were making music about destroying each other, turning around when somebody was hurt or not here anymore, and then mocking them, spreading this all over, and everybody was just consuming this. We saw where they ended up, just listening to the rappers who were not even living that life, just pushing the destruction that they were being paid to push.
You know, there's a famous hip-hop urban legend I've spoken about in the past, and even Crazy Bone has spoken about it as well. They said that years ago, a secret meeting happened in hip-hop where the elite met with some of the biggest hip-hop executives, and this is before hip-hop was about to go through its transformation and blow up and be what it became today. And supposedly, during this meeting, these elitists that were there were actually investors in the private prison system, and allegedly they invested into the music industry and paid these executives heavily and gave them a lot of budgets to be able to sign gangster rappers, and gave these executives a
Bro,
reason to sign these
bro really had
gangster
Debo.
rappers
I did
because
not
they
even,
promised them more money
up to
and
this
told
day,
them these are
bro,
the
I
only
did not
rappers they
even
wanted to
peep. I
push.
never even watched
The
that full
reason,
video.
allegedly,
That
that
50
they
Cent
did
shit.
this
I ain't never watched
was
the
so
whole
that these rappers that are signed can then promote gangsterism and street culture and create this street culture that we have now that would lead to many people being incarcerated. This meeting was never confirmed, and this is the reason why I call it an urban hip-hop story, but it still seems like it's what really happened if you ask
Slim
me.
Shady.
Just look at the music industry. In hip-hop, they promote destruction and they glamorize it. They make it seem like a great thing. Just like we see Kai Cenat promoting the prison system. Kai Cenat is there showing himself in prison, having a good time, reenacting scenes in movies, trying to make it a blast. When the kids see this, they think that it's fun. They think that it's a good old time the same way. They're young. They're influenced.
This shit
wrong.
makes sense,
How many things
bro.
have you not done when you were young that you now think are really dumb as an adult? That's what you need to understand. These kids look at these influencers, look at these big rappers, and they want to be just like them. So when they see things like this, they don't think as prison as this bad thing no more. They start to relate prison as a joke because this is the experience that they're seeing from Kai Cenat. And yes, the kids know it's fake, but they think that Kai Cenat is reenacting what really happens in prison. This is what they believe they're seeing. So this is what's going to influence them. Just think to yourself, why else would these...
That's why when you see, when Kai, the first day I seen a whole nother TikToker talking about I'm about to go on Kai's stream. I'm ready to get locked up. He had the whole suit on. I said, bro,
streaming companies give
Terrible.
hundreds of millions of dollars to these young streamers if they did not have that kind of influence. They know the influence they have. They know they can use them to promote whatever they desire, to manipulate the audience to be whatever they desire, you know?
Yeah, and you want to know something crazy? Two of the largest shareholders in both media and prison is Vanguard and BlackRock. And we already know that BlackRock has a big hand in everything. All of the food companies fall under BlackRock. And if you take a look at all the food, the majority of it is not good for us. If you look at all of the cleaning products, shareholders of BlackRock, not all.
But I got PayPal, I got Microsoft, I got Amazon, I got a Walmart account, I got a Facebook, I got Netflix. Oh, not Netflix, that shit too high. Verizon, I'm with
All these cleaning products are safe for us. So it just goes to show us that they don't care about us and they're going to go all the way around and do whatever they can do to cause destruction for us. Make it seem like it's all fun, but when in reality, they're imprisoning us. They're keeping us in a trap. We're stuck on the same hamster wheel doing the same things repeatedly
all facts.
for them.
All
No,
facts.
It's a great point that you mentioned Vanguard and BlackRock, because you're right. These are two of the biggest investment companies that they have their hands in just about everything, and they also are invested heavily in the music industry.
I was
And
thinking about
wouldn't
Call
be
of Duty
surprised
Vanguard.
if they're behind these companies as well, because these streaming sites came out of nowhere, and it's not cheap to run a streaming site. It's not cheap to start one either.
Start one for the
They
free.
had big investors, and I wouldn't be surprised if one of those big investors are Vanguard. The same people that have their hands in the music industry and dictate what's being spread.
They ain't got their hands in
It's
my
all
damn
an agenda,
music.
and they're
Fuck.
using the most influential people to play this out. This is how you get it done. These rich men, they don't have any influence. They have power, they have control, and they have money. They have to buy the influence with that money. They have to go to people that are influential, people that people want to be like, and give them the money, and now they have the control over them. This is what's been going on for centuries, and it's not going to stop anytime now.
Right.
What we need to do is wake up. We cannot be supporting
did
things
that.
like this. We cannot
I woke
get
up, bro.
behind things like this and go watch it and
Real
validate
talk.
it, because it allows them to continue it. It allows them to keep on spreading content like this because they don't feel pressure to stop. That's what we need to do. We need to tell these creators, this is going too far. You're influencing the youth to do something wrong. Stop it. This is when we put our foot down and let them know we will
And they're not
be
gonna
influenced
listen,
to
but it's cool.
participate in this trap that
'Cause
they have
somebody-
made for us. Well, that's it for this video. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Bro, I
wanna
appreciate
thank you guys
you.
for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next
I
one.
appreciate
Goodbye,
you, man.
everybody. I hope you guys have a great day.
Of course, man. I'm subscribed for that, man. I appreciate that. I needed that little story about my boy, man. I ain't my boy, I don't know him, but favorite YouTuber, bro. Got to subscribe. Oh shit. Oh damn. I ain't mean to do. I might do that later. Comment, like, subscribe, ring that bell, man. I'm gonna get with y'all this next video, man. I still can't believe, bro. So yeah, terrible, bro.